Right, number 8, Sebastian from Kurohitsuji. I bet a few people are going, what? Sebastian? He's not even an anti-hero, much less a villain. To which I say, you obviously don't get him. He's a devil. A creature born in hell. That meaning that, yes, he's evil. He's smart, charismatic, powerful, and scary. I know that. I also know that he's actually the puppeteer of the series. The rest of the cast is nothing but putty in his hands, and the master sail is the player being played. His body count rises above a lot of his competitors. He is quite capable of killing people with nothing more than a silver tray, a hat stand, then some fucking knives and forks. He may just be a pretty boy devil now, but wait until he snaps to his true colours. Number 7, Reina from Higurashi. Bet you're wondering where my taste in villains comes from. Truth is, I don't have any taste in villains. I'm more of a hero person. But here's a little cutesy eye candy killer for you. Reina covers her tracks of villainy with a cutely adorable charm, and just being innocent being too innocent to do any wrong. That is until you see her go insane, which most have, as is all over YouTube. She's armed with her famous 2-foot-long hatchet. She uses to dispose of people who don't agree with the curse of Oroshira. She is a true killer, or just a foot. Is she the true killer, or just a foot soldier? Either way, she's still one of the most deliciously evil of them all. Number 6, Creed Discants from Black Cat. Creed, the Imagine Blade swordsman, former member of Kronos, full-time terrorist. He is the one of the few I don't have to explain myself with. He was scary, powerful, and somehow awesome. Sure, he was secretly gay for training. Don't deny it. It's true. Although he didn't really hide it very well. But that made him scarier. Armed with skills from Kronos and the power of the martial art Tao, coupled with nanomachines, he was all powerful. Aided by the apostles of the star, people with almost as much power as himself, he planned to turn the world upside down. Why? Because he was fed up with the elders of Kronos, having all the power and doing nothing worthwhile with it, except fighting with its own enemies. I saw the currency and a personality complex enough to fill a word document with. He would have taken it all if it hadn't been for that he'd been stupid enough to rely on train. He obviously hated his guts. Only to realise it too late and being defeated. He may not be the true mastermind of Black Cat. That honour goes to Doctor. But he was still a great for a facade villain. Still, you'll never see his attack coming. Number 5, Zeke Asakura, or if you prefer, How Asakura, from Shaman King. Huh? No complaints? Awesome! Zeke is pretty much the step below Satan. Burn with charm and character, he could burn his enemies to dust in seconds, thanks to his spirit of fire. On top of that, the actual weapon he used to defeat his enemies was oxygen. The very thing that needed to allow his enemies to live at all. And even when his enemies take away the oxygen, killing themselves and let the others have a go at him, he just switches his power from fire to another element. Not oxygen? Then I'll use water. No water? Fine. I'll use the other element. I'll use the other element in the air. No air? Ha! I'll crush them if the ground beneath my sexy boots. That's what he's like, in fact. Why didn't Shaman King do that? Why not let power switch? Why not let power? Why not switch power our mid-fight to make him more diverse? Fire's all well and good, but why not use water to break his defense, crush airborne foes with the wind, or even trap his enemies in the ground to finish them with a fire blast? The reason? He doesn't fucking need to. He's so powerful that he might screw over anyone he fights without any strategy. He's even smart enough he's smart enough to create a plan that has less holes than an episode of Death Note. So why is he only number 5? He doesn't show us his powers, leading to speculation that he doesn't know what he's capable of, and that also that he's not psychopathic enough. But this ancient pretty boy is plenty tough enough to rule the world next time around. Number 4, Crocodile from One Piece. Huh? Still no complaints? Wow, I've gotten good at this. Yes, Crocodile, the most deep and charismatic One Piece villain. All the others are just thick-lipped buffoons who had the narrow-minded goals, the same narrow-minded goal as Luffy. Then a stupid title which will be ripped off more than Stephen Hawking can count. More times than Stephen Hawking can count. He doesn't instead for the goal of pleasure, ruination, and riches. Plus, he has his smile to mention will say, "Girl, what a cunt." He's just smarter, more powerful, and more resourceful than any other character anyone else in the story. And his defeat doesn't even make any sense. He was made of fucking sand. It had taken 20 plus episodes of depth through him. All the while, barely dead and scratched. So how? Luffy just came at him and punched his lights out. But how? The whole time he was invincible, and now he can be hit. Plus, Luffy was fucking poisoned. Did the poison give him the power to beat the crap out of him? Did he start sweating buckets, making his body moist enough to kick his ass? Was it that the riders were just bored of him and decided to do a react on him? As you can probably tell, I've only seen AMVs of his defeats, and have no idea how he lost. I understand how his men were defeated. I saw that pretty much easily. They had a level of crap kicked out of them, but he was a little overstated. But his fate still remains unknown. Where did he end up after he was punched through the ceiling of the tomb? He could quite easily be plotting some evil plan while the heroes move on. And as we all know, the scariest villains are the ones that are never wholly defeated.